Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nicki Minaj's lack of 2025 Grammy nominations for Pink Friday 2 has angered her fans. It was a significant day for women in the music industry, and the 2025 Grammy Awards nominees are finally out. With 11 nominations, the highest for a woman in a single year and the most for an artist's entire career, Beyoncé dominated the field of nominees of any gender. But there were still some significant omissions to discuss in relation to these nominations, such as a significant void that many Barbz naturally observed. Nicki Minaj's late 2023 album Pink Friday 2, which had songs like Everybody and FTCU, did not garner any nominations despite being submitted in several categories. Many fans thought that the Recording Academy made a bad choice, as you can see from the Instagram post below and accompanying comments. Pink Friday 2 was, after all, one of Nicki Minaj's most successful albums in the last year or so, particularly in the commercial sphere. However, rather of complaining about the lack of acknowledgement from a single institution, other Barbz concentrated on other incredible accomplishments from this year and the previous one. Furthermore, it's not as though the Grammy Awards represent the pinnacle of honoring outstanding, influential, and noteworthy music. Some huge stars just don't submit their work at all, while others receive a lot of support from the Grammys. In light of all of this, we wonder if the Recording Academy will take action against these musicians, including Nicki Minaj. Regarding other hip-hop events surrounding the Grammy Awards, Kendrick Lamar led the rap community with 7 nominations in total, which were distributed across 2 of his Drake diss compositions. It's definitely not the ideal look for any members of the Recording Academy who want to refute the Young Money bias narrative. Jokes aside, Nicki Minaj's generosity in the game, her untouchable status, and the benefits that keep coming her way are all recognized without the Grammys. She recently wrote a sweet anniversary post for her husband, Kenneth Petty, for instance. We can't deny that the Trinidadian femc might like a few extra flowers, though. Nicki Minaj is celebrating the album's anniversary by announcing Pink Friday 2. After all, Pink Friday 2 will get another deluxe. Nicki Minaj said on Friday that the hiatus will be released on December 13th, just a few days after the first anniversary of the original LP. Following the Gag City Deluxe and Gag City Pluto Edition versions of the album, Minaj stated in a tweet that it would be the final deluxe installment. In the first, 50 Cent's Beep Beep and the Monica and Keisha Cole-assisted Love Me Enough were released. In the latter, Press Play with Future was added, along with the 2 previously mentioned recordings. Minaj's earlier remarks about doing a hiatus seem to be referenced in Pink Friday 2. The Grammy-nominated rapper said, "I have the Vogue thing, which I'm very proud and honored to do, and a couple of things, and then I'll be taking a little moment to reflect," in her October Station Head show. She later took back the comments she had made on Twitter. "I'm not going anywhere, mother **** kin." Minaj posted on the platform, "Kiss my **** and hiatus. Barbz, we don't disclose the pause. Crack is whack. That is not what we do. Simply unwind and let things unfold naturally." In addition, the upcoming project raised doubts about whether fans would still receive Pink Friday 3, which Minaj first stated would be a substitute for those who would not receive the 3rd deluxe edition. "As my first album as Papa Bear's Mama, it's just very special to me for so many reasons you guys aren't aware of," she said to her fans a few days after Pink Friday 2, Gag City Reloaded missed its September release date. 1 or 2 tracks are fine, but adding 5 or 7 songs at this time feels a little sloppy. I put all of the songs there in a certain order. Social media responds to Nicki Minaj's repeated rejection by the Recording Academy. Nicki Minaj has consistently voiced her disapproval of big businesses and corporations that she feels have scheming to undermine her and her achievements. She has apparently always had a difficult relationship with the Recording Academy, despite the fact that many people consider her to be one of the greatest artists of all time. Fans immediately pointed out that Minaj's record-breaking project Pink Friday 2 was not included in any nominations when all of the Grammy categories were revealed on Friday morning. Many artists were left off the 67th Annual Grammy Awards nominees list, including Megan Thee Stallion and Ariana Grande. "Grammys tell you all need to know about the music business," one admirer said. Nicki Minaj should undoubtedly have won a Grammy by now. Another person retorted, "She was told not to do a certain thing on stage earlier in her career, but she still did it because they blocked her." Although she has not yet addressed why she was not nominated, she recently revealed that Pink Friday 2, The Hiatus, her new project, will be launched on December 13th. This project follows Pink Friday 2, the album that peaked at #1 on the Billboard, by a year. Along with supporting acts including Tyga, B.I.A., Tate Kobang, Skillabang, and others, she embarked on 2 legs of her Pink Friday 2 World Tour in addition to the success of her album. Big Sean, 50 Cent, and other artists also appeared as guests to show their support for the gifted rap icon from New York City. One of the best-selling musicians of the 21st century is Minaj. Her songs Super Bass and Starships just made her one of the few musicians with multiple Diamond-certified singles. She is the first female rapper to receive this recognition. The Barbz, who are known for having a vibrant fan base, will undoubtedly have a lot to say about this latest omission. This year's top 3 Grammy nominees are Beyoncé, Shaboozey, and Sabrina Carpenter. However, rather of complaining about the lack of acknowledgement from a single institution, other Barbz concentrated on other incredible accomplishments from this year and the previous one. Furthermore, it's not as though the Grammy Awards represent the pinnacle of honoring outstanding, influential, and noteworthy music. Some huge stars just don't submit their work at all, while others receive a lot of support from the Grammys. In light of all of this, we wonder if the Recording Academy will take action against these musicians, including Nicki Minaj. Regarding other hip-hop events surrounding the Grammy Awards, Kendrick Lamar led the rap community with 7 nominations in total, which were distributed across 2 of his Drake diss compositions. It's definitely not the ideal look for any members of the Recording Academy who want to refute the Young Money bias narrative. Jokes aside, Nicki Minaj's generosity in the game, her untouchable status, and the benefits that keep coming her way are all recognized without the Grammys. She recently wrote a sweet anniversary post for her husband, Kenneth Petty, for instance. "We can't deny that the Trinidadian femc might like a few extra flowers, though."